Hey, Derek and Rich. This is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for accepting this custom free video. Today, we're going to go over a few tips that you guys can start applying right away. That's really going to help with your online presence and getting more organic leads. It is important to note that nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from this website. So it is really important that your website be properly optimized. So we are on your website. Your website looks pretty good. It looks like you have a separate page for each of your services. Hopefully each of these pages have their own unique content and their own keywords. Okay. Looks like you're listing 2 service areas. So I would venture to bet you're probably servicing more than 3 cities. You definitely want a separate page for every service area that you service. Every city that has any search volume for your services really need its own page. So if you service any others, I would really consider doing that because that's what's going to help you get found organically. But you do need to make sure that each of those pages have their own unique content and that they're using their own local buyer intent keywords for those communities for each of your services. So Google does not rank a website based on appearance. It is all based on content, and content is the key. It is very, very important, and you're going to need a lot of content. You need a minimum of about 1,500 words or 150 words for every keyword you're going to target, or more if your competitors have more. Now, your local buyer intent keywords, those are going to be the keywords people are actively searching for the services you offer in each of those communities. So it is really important that you structure your content around those local buyer intent keywords with the proper repetitions so that you can be indexed and ranked for those keywords and found for your services organically. Google has little robots called crawlers that go and index all of these pages looking for original content and keywords so that they can rank you for those and put you in front of your customers. But they do have to be original content. You do need different keywords for every page, so you don't have to worry about keyword cannibalization. Now, if we look, your top competitor for water damage in Ann Arbor is going to be Restoration One. Now, yes, this is a franchise, but you don't have to compete against the franchise as a whole. You're only competing against their one location. So you're actually at an advantage because um, these um, franchises, couldn't think of the word, these franchises um, do not allow the franchisees to modify those pages and to add the content for their area to attract or go after the relevant keywords. And you do have that option. And so you actually have the advantage by having the proper content and keywords to outrank any of these franchises for your area. You just need to have better content, more keyword strategy, um, and then support it with SEO because a website by itself is not enough to be found online. If we look here, you have a domain score, which is your website as a whole, of a 6 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google doesn't really have much trust in your website, and it's 100% because you're referring domains and backlinks. Google credits you 1 backlink per referring domain. Anything else is more like spam. And not all backlinks are created equal, so you do need to make sure you're only getting do follow and authoritative ones, which are directly related to your industry. It looks like you only have 11 do follow referring domains, which means you only have 11 backlinks that are providing any type of power. You have been indexed for 54 keywords, and you are getting about 27 people on average to your website per month. So you are missing out on a considerable amount of traffic. Looking at the keywords, you have a handful of keywords that are on the home page. So that's good. But if you dial in that content strategy and keywords and then support those keywords with backlinks, you should be able to start ranking and getting a lot more of that volume. If we look at your competitor, we don't care about their domain rating because we're not competing against them as a whole. We're only competing against Ann Arbor. So they have a 21 with 88 backlinks and 22 referring domains, but only 5 of them are do follow. So you need to get better than 5 do follow referring domains and of higher quality. You're going to need to do that with all your competitors. You need more. But they've been indexed for 30 keywords, and they're getting over 100 people to their website every month. And that's just because they're ranking for more of the local buyer intent keywords than you are. And then the last part is this Google Maps section or Google My Business. Your goal should be in the top 3 because nearly 30% of people go straight to the maps and don't search anywhere else. And so if you're not listed here, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, in order to get in the top 3, there's several factors, but the most important are citations. And that's the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, LinkedIn, Yellow Pages, Dex, etc. So you need a lot more of those than your top competitor. And when you follow each of these tips that I have provided you today, your website can be #1 across Google for all of your services and service areas using those relative buyer intent keywords supported by SEO backlinks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video to be helpful and that you can apply those tips and start capturing those leads. I would really love to get your feedback on what you thought of the video. And if you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.